Oh, your hand all in the. Oh, you look big. Oh, let me get comfortable. Oh, yeah, we real over here, honey. The struggle is real. Yes, Lord. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. I'm trying to let y'all build up in here. Oh my goodness. Does he even say when somebody is? Oh, it is. I'm just trying to make sure I'm straight, y'all. I'm right here. I started at 6 o'clock on the dot. Yes.
This is how you make Auntie's famous seafood boil. You're gonna be as big as ours.
Oh no, she didn't say that. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to so I can see y'all comments. We gotta be a little ghetto. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. I'm about to eat in 1 second. Am I making y'all hungry yet? I hope I am. I don't even see it. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Hey y'all! Period. I'm so glad y'all was able to join me. Unfortunately, I cannot see. I thought I was gonna be able to see the comments, but I'm not. So I guess I'm going to try my hardest. I don't know what's going on. So now I'm gonna need you to turn on the comments because I can't see. But anyway, until she come back down here, here's the seafood gumbo. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see it? Can y'all see all this deliciousness? And it has rice in the middle, of course. That's how you eat gumbo with rice. And I have some spare ribs that I did, guys. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see it? Y'all like it? Period. All right, I think I can see the comments. So again, thank you guys for joining me today. I really appreciate it. You guys liked the live video so much yesterday, so we decided to go ahead and give it a shot again, but with me eating. So, hey, I'm here. But before I eat, I say it's my grace. I'm sorry. Okay, so. Father God, we thank you for all the many blessings that you've given us. Father God, thank you for being able to provide me with this food, and I'm able to provide it with the world, share it with the world, Jesus. In your son's name we pray. Amen. Amen. Grace. All right. So what y'all, oh yeah, I got my big spoon. Don't talk about me. What y'all been doing today? What's going on with y'all Saturday? Or Sunday? This Sunday. See, I be forgetting days now. Mm. Y'all, this is so freaking good, y'all. Oh my goodness. If I get food in my mouth, y'all gotta excuse me, okay? Mm. I'm telling you, when you cook that flour for that roux, you gotta cook it. I don't care how long it take you. Make sure it had that chocolate color. Cause I'm telling you, that flavor in that roux, that's what makes your gumbo. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. I don't even know what we talking about today, y'all. Y'all wanna give me a topic? Excuse me. I put some of that Kanye pepper up in there. It's a little spicy. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I might have overdid it with that pepper, but it's still good. Mm. Just make sure y'all go watch that video to see what's actually in it, which is, of course, crab meat, shrimp, chicken gizzards, because it sets it off. It sets the food off. I'm telling you, that chicken gizzard, I cook it overnight. And I'm telling you, oh yeah, I'm from DC, y'all. This is what we known for is these crabs. Baltimore and DC, definitely Baltimore, but DC too, because I'm telling you, in DC we love some crab shad. Okay? It's been a thing for years when I was a little girl. Crab. And these are blue crabs. Males, blue crab. Mm-hmm. This is so freaking good. Let me just stick with one thing. Look, y'all, I'm just so excited. I want to eat all of it at the same time. If it makes sense. Mmm. So good. So good. Then I got my nails on, so it's kind of prevent me to do certain stuff. Ah, come on, Crab. I want you. Don't be embarrassing Auntie B up on her channel. Lord Jesus. And I don't got my mallet or my hammer. Oh. Slippery there. mm. Y'all gotta know. Claw meat is the best meat ever, y'all. Claw meat is the best meat ever. I'm trying to tell you. And it's been all up in that gumbo, baby. The seasons are real. I was actually listening. I was actually feeling a little good before I made this video. But I was watching Channel 7 in DC. And basically they was going over, everything that we have been, what the world's been going through for 2020. And of course, we did a walk for Breonna Taylor and George Floyd. So they was going back on the highlights of that and how, people was basically putting this city on fire. Like it was buildings that are being built right now, set on fire. I mean, they, you know what I'm saying? We went through a lot. We did a lot this year. If this year didn't teach me anything, this year taught me how to be really strong. With Corona going on, it's like, you really, like, it has to affect your mental health a little bit. You really don't have no contact other than phone and FaceTime. Like this year was the first year that my mother and my grandfather and step grandmother didn't come to my house for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of made my spirits go down a little bit. But like I said, I'm just glad I know who God is, because if I didn't, I'd be lost. But other than that, it taught me how to really, honestly, I'm not a tech person. It taught me how to use technology a little bit more and to self-teach myself. And honestly, it helped me to do better in school, because I know if, the corona wasn't going on, I would have so many distractions. So it definitely taught me how to do better in school. Yeah. Yeah, but a little bit about me. I'm a mother of 3 kids, 2 boys, 1 girl. My youngest is 13. Janae, who everybody know, she's 17 now. Excuse me, 16. And my son, my oldest son, he's 18. Actually, both of my sons got birthdays coming up. My oldest son has my youngest son's birthday is next month on the 9th. And my oldest son's birthday is February the 24th. Yep, he'll be 19. I'm just glad that boy out of school. Let me tell y'all. Honey, I was about to lose my mind this year. Ooh, getting food in my face. I was about to lose my damn mind this year messing with my oldest son. Because all I could just see, like, he had times where he felt, that he wasn't going to pass. He wasn't going to pass and the 12th grade. It was definitely a challenge for him this year, because working virtual, he's not the type of child that should be doing school virtually. I'm not going to lie to you, But we got through it. He had some great teachers. Why don't you tell me how to fool my family? Yeah, great teachers. I had great, support staff to work with them. Now, most of you that know me know that I actually work in the school too. I'm a behavior tech at Blue State. That's a school based in Washington, D.C. It's under DCPS, so school system. And basically, I won't say it's an alternative school, but we definitely is not conventional. You know, I consider myself a big staple. You didn't tell me I had food on me. Lord, I'm getting all dirty before the video even started. Jesus. Basically, sorry. I consider myself a big staple in Blue State, and the reason why I say that is because I can relate to a lot of the students, and a lot of the students I knew before working there. You know, I always been really big in my community, especially trying to help curb, young African Americans or all Americans, but especially at my school, we assist more African Americans than any other culture. To try to steer them in the right way because Auntie ain't always been Auntie, and I think a lot of reason why kids can relate to me is because half the stuff that they going through or been through, I've been through it. So, you know. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. This stuff is so good. So that's why I'm able to relate with them more. Gumbo ain't no pretty dish. So if y'all think I'm about to be pretty, I'm not about to be pretty because it ain't no pretty dish. I'm trying to be polite as much as I can, but it's hard. But I definitely don't want to sit here and eat this food. I'm like I'm a savage eating. So what's going on with y'all today? How y'all doing? I want to see y'all talk to me. How y'all doing? What was y'all highs and lows for 2020? These nails be killing my vibe. I'm telling you. I thank God for creating these sea animals. Shrimp and crab is like my favorite. I could eat it every day and would not be tired. I swear to you, I won't. Ooh. A lot of people ask me, do I follow a lot of people on YouTube? I actually do. I love watching YouTube. One of my favorite go-to things, especially if I just want to relax and just, and just, see what someone else other than me is going through or, what they're thinking. I like to see that. I'm not going to lie, I do have some, a wretched side to me. I love reality TV, especially The Real Housewives. One day I said I'm going to be on The Real Housewives of Potomac because I live close to Potomac, Maryland. I'm in Washington, D.C. So I want to go on that show and show them how to really do it. It just seemed to me like, especially nowadays, if you ain't, a backstabber, you're not doing nothing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like, why you got to be a backstabber to even be noticed in the world? That's just crazy. Or you got to put yourself out there as, I hate to say it that way, but like a thought. Or you won't be respected. This one crab leg is giving me, like, for real, anxiety issues right now. Crab, cut, please, so I can eat you. I don't have my tools, y'all. I'm sorry. Normally I have my stuff. But I don't have my tools today, so it's going to be a little wretched. I'm sorry. And yes, I like to get my money's worth. Crabs are not cheap at all. And then there's juice and some rice. Yes, so well. It's so good. Long thing about it, this ain't like crab days where you can just go ahead and break the little shell and be done with it. Blue crabs is a whole different ball game. But the meat is so good. You don't get a lot of meat though. But it's really, really good. You never had blue crabs before. Mm. I think I'm going to just work on this for right now. Because that crab is really giving me indigestion. Because I really want to eat the way I want to eat. Mm. And yes, I know I'm going to have to get a microphone so y'all can hear me smack. Mm-hmm. Yep. As I was saying yesterday, the reason why I started this channel is because I wanted to bring awareness to how to cook. A lot of people don't even know how to cook. Y'all be surprised. Especially sometimes when I'm looking online and I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, Lord Jesus, that's attempted murder. Why would you ever feed me by that man? I know I wouldn't. Mm. This is so good. Mm. Excuse me. I am broadcasting live. 5:11. Get my damn nerves. Mm. Oh, let's go back to that macaroni and cheese. Man, I am getting so many hate comments in that macaroni and cheese. It don't make no sense. Even after I posted my live video yesterday, people still saying stupid stuff. Oh, I know who could cook this better than. Who cares? I cook for me, my family, and my community. I don't care how nobody else cook. Now, don't get me wrong. I love cooking other people's recipes, but I do not care how everybody else cook. I'm me. You know? And my grandmother always used to say, it's 10 ways to skin a cat. Meaning, it's so many ways to do something, y'all. Like, nobody's stuff is going to be the same, ever. You know what I mean? And if it is, like, you, that means you have no originality. Like, I literally been cooking like this for years. I have so many people that would tell you that taste my food personally how good it is. You know why? Because I cook from the heart, cook from the soul. I don't just go up in the kitchen and act like I'm not, act like I'm someone else. I go in the kitchen and I like to play certain songs and stuff that like my grandmother listened to or my aunt listened to when, we used to cook together. Well, technically they were cooking, not me. I was just only good at the time making cornbread and plucking what you call those string beans or cutting stuff up. I was good at that at the time when I was young, like young. But see, me, I thought it was better for me to actually be in the kitchen and watching them than sometimes being outside. I didn't care, honestly, is to hear the conversation. I cared to learn the craft. Because I was like, okay, wow, this turned into this turned into this. Somebody said something. Exactly. I think you have to on your way. Exactly, baby. You gotta be original and be yourself because if you're not yourself, then you're not. I mean, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not ashamed to tell you, I am 41 years young. Period. Let me say that again. Period. And I've seen a lot. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot. I've done a lot. Believe it or not. And like I said, I'm just glad to be who I am today. Like if y'all would have met me a couple years ago, let me tell y'all, I gotta be all the like I said, one thing about me, I'm gonna be all the way honest. Because when people is not honest about themselves and tell on themselves, that's when people can say that they exposed you. So me, I used to do comedy skits, okay? Like one of my videos was on World Star, MTV, Ridiculousness, TMZ. I was out of control then. And basically, I pretended that I was washing my behind in the pool. Now, technically speaking, my son was a supervisor lifeguard, okay, at the pool. They was actually draining the pool when I did it. It was never real. I didn't even think it was, I thought it was funny because I was messing with my son. But I didn't think that it was going to, just like TikTok, be as big as today. You know what you know what I'm saying? I never thought that. My godson posted the video. It wasn't even me, and it went crazy. I don't even have at the time a Facebook account. It went viral on Facebook. I mean, you had some nice comments, but you had some mean comments, and it's okay because everybody don't like everything that you do. That's gonna be okay. But it was a joke. My water wasn't cut off. It was a joke. I didn't, like I said, never believed that it would go up as it did. So then I had, at the time, I was working in another school, but I was, I was feeling just, I don't know, I just felt like my back was against the wall. And it seemed like everybody that was around me, man, you need to do it. You funny, you need to do it. So I started doing skits. Mm. I met a lot of good people. I won't lie. Sorry, y'all. Crab Hill. I had fun. I met a lot of people doing it. But it's like at one point, that's all I cared about was comedy and doing skits. Nothing else. Preventing me from getting jobs. Because some people noticed me, like, for example, I did a video, and one of the high managers, she recognized who I was. She did the whole video and everything. I mean, interview and everything. But they gave me a chance. Let me just say that. She said, "I know exactly who you are." She said, "You that crazy lady from Facebook and Instagram." I said, "Yes." It was no point in lying because she knew who I was. And she said, "But you know what? I'm not going to lie." She said, "Yes, did I find you funny? Yes." But she said, "I thought honestly that you probably was just some," and she said, "I'm going to be frank, something just ghetto as hell." and didn't know better. But she said, "But what makes me intrigued by you is all your accomplishments and the stuff that I'm reading on this resume." And she's like, "You do know lead check, right?" I said, "By all means." Exactly. And she said, "You really do have a," I said, "Baby, at the time, I said, I have an associate's degree." I said, "I just was going through some things. And honestly, at the time, that's what made me happy." I had on Instagram, I had close to almost 50 K followers on Instagram in a short period of time. You know? But guess what? God had more plans for me. One, I had a mild stroke. Yes. I was stressed and I lost my page. I'm not sure how that story goes, but a lot of talk around the community is that some comedians in DC was basically saying, yeah, we need to take her down type of situation again. I don't know if that's really true. However, my page was reported. Honestly, right then and there, I didn't look at it as a blessing at the time. Of course not, because I worked very hard to get to all these videos, skits I put out. It was several, and I'm telling you, I was on World Star like 7 times. One time, twice in 1 month. I did a Thanksgiving special. I'm not even gonna go there. I laugh now because it's funny now, but I remember Young Jock reached out to me. And Snoop Dogg did too. He posted my video. Snoop did. And Young Jock. Yep, this is like almost 4 years ago. And he was like, "You a wild lady, man." I said, "Why you say that?" He said, "Because the stuff that you doing." I'm talking about Young Jock. He was like, "You is a wild lady." He said, "But the thing of it is," he said, "it's cool to, be on Instagram and have a lot of followers and stuff like that. But you have to make sure you create a stream of revenue for yourself. Being funny is okay, but not getting paid for what you're doing is definitely not okay." So basically, um, nobody was. I mean, of course, famous people were supposed to be, but I wasn't getting any sponsorships or anything like that. I was just doing it just to do it. Did I do comedy shows? Yes, and most of them was for free. I did for free just to kind of get my name out there and stuff like that. So, yeah. Mm. But I really, truly, again, this was a stepping stone. I thought my life was over. Like, I was so programmed doing comedy. That I felt less than when I lost my page. And I had to take a look at myself like, what? Okay, it was this. Yes, period. I had to like kind of sit back and look at myself and say, what are you doing? Like, especially after I got sick, the doctor said, do you want to live or die? Thank you, baby. Love you too, baby. And thank you. I had to really, when the doctor said that to me, do you want to live or die? I'm like, what? Like, I was stuck. I'm like, of course I want to live. He said, you're going to have to change. Whatever you got going on, whatever you stressing you out, whatever, you're going to have to change. And, of course, he talked about my eating habits. Well, hey, cheers to that. But he was like, your stress level is beyond. He said, honestly, it's a miracle that you are alive. So I knew that I had to be different. I knew I had to do different stuff. I knew I had to start, putting out stuff that wasn't so wretched and crazy. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I had to do better. So I stayed off of social media for years. And honestly, again, I wasn't even going to come on this side. Because I found I was working where I wanted to work. I was doing what I wanted. I love what I do and I do what I love. Who is this? Okay, I got you, baby. Um, I wasn't even going to get on, but she was like, Mom, TikTok is a new craze. And I'm telling you, you would do good on TikTok. I'm like, girl, bye. So she's like, Mom, let's just try. So we did. That first video went crazy. I think my first video was the ice cream, Cookie Monster ice cream. Mm-hmm. And that went crazy. That went crazy. It took off. I think like in the first week, it had like maybe, I'm gonna say about 150,000. What is that? Likes or something like that, or views. And this is started going crazy. I said, oh, wow. Okay. Let's go and continue. How they say, I found my hustle and I'm gonna stick with it. So I just been doing TikTok. I don't do skits. I don't do none of that. If I see it, like some of the comedians around DC, some of them I really actually do like and care about. So, thank you. I'm trying to do my best, baby. Again, oh yeah. But let me finish what I was saying because I skip real quick. Basically, I did do a comedy show not too long ago, and it was okay. I just to see if I still had it on stage, and I did. But am I going to do comedy again? Probably not. But yeah. So that was a crazy time for me. And plus I learned who was in my corner too. See, when people feel that you fell off, you get to find out who really cares about you during that time, trying to tell you. Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you in this industry, it's gonna have good things. Don't get me wrong, to come out of it, but it's not always going to be pretty. It's going to be things you like, especially if you want to start doing stuff like this. It's going to be things that is going to hurt you. But I keep on telling anybody, don't worry about that. What you do is, as long as you have dedication, patience, and sacrificing you, baby, you gonna be okay. Cause see, I did things differently this time. Hmm. I didn't care that I was on top of the line. Back then, I was so pressed. Like, why am I not on top? Why I'm funnier than this? I remember I got into it with this guy named, what was the guy named Shiggy? Because I felt like he copied my video when you went to the had a video of him going in the jacuzzi or something, you know, and he was basically pretending to wash his behind in the jacuzzi. So I'm like, bruh, if you want to take my work, why don't you at me, you know? And honestly, I was just like literally out of control. But now, Shiggy, if you ever see this video, I apologize and I thank you. I'm in definitely a different space. I'm definitely not caring about none of that. So I apologize. But then I was like, oh, what? I was just so mad. Yeah. I was angry. But see, God has time for everybody. Meaning, when it's your time to shine, it's your time to shine. If it ain't your time, it won't be your time to shine. You just gotta keep working hard, keep doing what you need to do. If this is something that you love to do, you don't gotta be cooking anything in life. You know what I'm saying? If this something that you want to do and you want to share your joys, your talents with the world, do it. But just remain humble. Please remain humble. Please. Because if you don't, you're going to fail. I'm telling you. Remain humble and put God first in everything that you do. Because if you don't, you will fail. And let me tell you, I know y'all look on YouTube and y'all might see, some of the flash fly, whatever stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm starting with the struggle, to be honest with you. I'm doing this off I forgot the name of my phone, but I know it's it's like an X something, XR plus Max or whatever. Don't give me a line. I don't know these names. But I'm glad I'm starting like this because it's going to teach me how to, one, be humble, and two, be able to struggle. Let me struggle until I get to where I need to be. So I can understand the process and so I can have longevity. You know what I'm saying? Do not be fooled by all this fashion stuff that y'all see. And I'm gonna tell you why. Half of that stuff be given to some celebrities so they can promote their stuff. Even if they don't say their name, they can see their brand on videos. Do not be confused by that. Do not be confused by, let me tell you, I saw a post on Instagram like a couple of days ago. It was a beautiful, perfect apple in the front. And the apple was half eaten and rotten looking on the back. Some of these people y'all see is suffering. And that's why when people are like, oh, you famous. No, I'm not. I'm just doing work for the Lord. I'm not famous. Mm-mm. Even when no. I love people. And at the end of the day, you cannot get, like, for real, no matter where you are in life, you don't get these places by yourself. Someone had to see something in you. Someone had to see something in you. So you can't be, I'm bigger, I'm bigger than this. I'm big. You can't be like that with people. You know what I'm saying? Plus you won't be blessed. That's why and I'm not being funny. The reason why half of these people out here disposing, doing all this stuff that they doing, hey boo, how they doing, is because they feel like that, half of them, they hurt their damn self. Y'all heard that expression, hurt people hurt people? They hurting. They are hurt. They sad, they miserable, but this is what make them money. Don't let that go over your head. No. And if anybody get mad, it's because they know it's true. Real talk. You gotta be able to be humble. And that's my word for today, humble. Or something I didn't like. I seen something I didn't like the other day with a family member. And I was like, wow, okay. I was like, okay, cool. But the thing of it is, no matter if you claim that you like mess with somebody or you love somebody, always be humble enough to talk to them, and always be humble enough to apologize. That's why I'm quick to apologize to anybody. I apologize to folks. Because at the end of the doggone day, if I know I hurt them and put them wrong, you just never know how people, like, one thing would be, like, it might, to you, it might be nothing. But one thing to someone else might be everything. So you got to be able to be at a place where, hey, I'm going to go ahead and just apologize and, learn from what I might have did not do. I can't believe someone. They can dislike it. Let them dislike it, baby. Let them dislike it. I'm going to tell you why they disliked it. Because they know I'm telling the truth. Wouldn't you? Hurt people hurt people. Who cares? Just like it. Thank you. Yeah, but it's real talk. It's real talk. Like, I be upset when I be seeing sometimes older people encouraging the young. And when I say the young, I'm talking about the millennials. Okay? I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all. I'm from the dirt. Okay? I'm from the projects. Yes, God. And am I ashamed of it? No. That place taught me so many things, even at a young age, how to move, how to navigate through things. If you grew up and lived in the hood, I don't care where you from, and you didn't learn how to move in the hood, baby, something is wrong. Cause I'm telling you, the hood would. Of course, I had family. Don't get me wrong. Not saying that, but if you are from the hood, you see stuff, and they teach you how to move, and they teach you how to be silent. That's the problem what's going on with the world. People feel like they gotta post everything. You don't gotta post everything. See, I get offended sometimes because I'm an elder. I consider myself an elder, or as I say, an OG. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Back in my day, now don't get me wrong, we had killed murders and stuff like that. I came up during the crack epidemic. Okay? And we had stuff going on. Don't get me the line. But what the world, we killing babies now, huh? We taking out babies, children, kids, senior citizens. The one thing that's going wrong with the streets now, I'm gonna tell you, there's rules are not being followed in these streets. The rules of the streets not even being followed. And what I mean by that is, back in my day, what you don't do is touch babies, women, seniors. My grandmother, baby. If y'all see me turn my head, that's because I'm reading the comments and my phone is like this way. I'm telling y'all the truth. Back in this, I grew up, I ain't going to say too much up on here, but I will tell you this. I grew up in one of the dirtiest, worst projects in the District of Columbia. It's tore down now. It looks pretty now. But I've seen a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've seen somebody actually get murdered over a pack of Kool-Aid. And when I heard someone ask the question, why you do it? They said it wasn't because it was the principle. I don't know what happened, so I really don't. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, I don't know. Nah, baby. No, what's the other one in Southeast? If you know about Berry Farms, I had a lot of homies over there. I had a lot of homies in the farms, though. My oil. If you're from DC, you know what oil is. It's true though. It's true. And I feel like some of the like the gangsters, the original ones, and I'm not gonna lie to you, majority of them are locked up. Majority, I'm talking about the OGs, or dead. Back in my day, you couldn't even be on the block unless you went to school. What? Dead serious. Dead serious. You couldn't be on the block unless you went to school. It was not a game. You couldn't do this stuff. You couldn't move like that. You couldn't move like that at all. You had to go to school. Not now. That's why, listen, my kids would tell you, that, and I'm talking about my students, I will come in your hood. I'm telling you, I will come in the hood. I will come in the, I don't care where you're at. Okay, I'm not sure if you know everybody in here. If you don't know, that's fine. One of my students is like a rapper. His name is Baby 50. Baby 50 told me one day when I called him and asked him why he was not in school, he said, pull up then. I pulled up. Huh? And let me tell you, the only thing I fear is Jesus. I pulled up. And I said, what you say? I said, listen, the one thing about me, I do what I love, and I love what I do. I want to see you flourish. Now, don't get me wrong. He's good at the rap stuff. He's actually he's a smart boy. He is smart. He is a smart kid. He truly is. I'm talking about book-wise, too. You know what I mean? But when he don't see nothing past his dream, and I respect it. I do. I respect it, but I'm going to be there for you. Oh, you knew about that? I play some games. Hey, baby. I plays no games. I plays no games. Because, see, in this generation, you got to show these kids that you love them. And let me tell you, my relationship with these kids, it didn't come overnight. I had to work for that. I had to get them to trust me. First of all, I had to understand them. Sorry, y'all, my shirt. I didn't realize my shirt was all like that. Sorry, y'all. I had to get them to trust me. I had to get them to see who I am, show them who I am. This stuff wasn't easy. And I'll tell anybody in the education system, in order for you to get your students to do what they need to do, they have to trust you. Half of these kids walk around with what's that, PTS, PST, post-traumatic stress, PST, and don't even know it. These kids are so advanced. These kids half of these kids haven't even had a regular childhood. Half of these kids didn't have no childhood. They just personally, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you, baby. PTSD. Thank you, babies. And thank you, Kenneth. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Correct me, please. Yes, thank y'all. But y'all know what I was trying to say. These kids don't understand what it is like to even grow up and not have certain responsibilities before 8 years old. Like, seriously. It is. So when they see mom, most of them call me mom, or, they see auntie, they know how they say they know auntie on everything you on. Auntie matching the energy that you give, auntie. But I'm going to love you through it. And any student of mine, even in the schools I worked at previously, will tell you that about me. Don't cut me. I'm going to switch gears, y'all. I want some of my spare ribs. Y'all see that? I don't want to get this stuff on the table. Yes, Lord. Y'all see how tender that it was? Them kids ain't playing. Some of these kids are super smart. I'm talking about super smart. super smart. But they don't want people to know that. For what reason, I don't know. Like it's not cool to be smart. Like it's not cool to get good grades. I'm sorry if y'all see me turn my head. Yeah, these are spare ribs, baby. These are spare ribs. Cooked in my special sauce. I'm probably going to do a video about that. I just got tired of rice and seafood. I wanted something to chill. Like my meat course. But, like I said, I know the generations has changed. Thank you, baby. I know the generation has changed. I know that we are not living in the same world that I was living in. But y'all gotta understand. I seen women like seriously like sell their children for dope. I seen people get put out for 50-cent rent in the projects. Your rent 50 cents. And it's not that you don't got it. It's because your mind all you on dope. And you can't see past dope. I seen some stuff too. Again, I can't, I ain't doing all that on here, but I've seen auntie ain't green to nothing. Auntie, like I said, I am me, I am myself. I'm not gonna sit on here. No. Because at the end of the day, that's the problem. It's too much masking. Stop masking stuff. Talk about things so things can get better for you. There's so many kids. I be sitting there just want to hug so bad, y'all. Like I be sitting I just want to hug them and just tell them that they are loved, they're cared about. They so built and got so much anger. So much anger. Like my baby. I adopted him as like a godson to me. I'm sure you guys have saw him on TV. He was one who got murdered by a police officer. His name was Dion K. Let me tell you. Oh, hold on, guys. I didn't see the last message. I'm sorry. Let me tell y'all. I'm not gonna get emotional because I know he'd tell me I'm a punk. If he was here. That young man was brilliant. Which y'all didn't see how smart he was. Book-wise. What y'all didn't get to see is how much, he meant to his family. I'm talking about young babies. This is way younger than him. Y'all didn't get to see him taking his brothers and sisters, walking his brothers and sisters to school to make sure they go to school and be on time. Y'all didn't see that. That baby meant everything to me. That baby meant everything to me. I'm going to tell you why. His love didn't come like that for me. I had to show him different steps of how I love him. When he had got into some trouble, I went to go see him. And he said, I didn't think you was coming. I didn't think you was coming. I said, didn't I tell you I was coming? Didn't I tell you I was going to be there for you? Because people say, and this is what I knew. I was getting to him. He said, people say a lot of stuff. Wrong, you ain't going to do it? And I looked at him like this, and I said, I ain't people. I'm me. Every day he came to school, I just smiled. Every day that boy came to school, I smiled. Because he meant a lot to a lot of people. He did a lot for a lot of people, too. And I loved his spirit. So humble. So humble. So humble. I don't know who you are, baby. Be okay. Oh, this one's all time. Oh, never mind. No, it's not. It's not that. Just because of that fat. My kids like, Mom, why him? Oh, hey, Rondo, I got you. I will, baby. Love you. I said, why? My kids will say, why him, Mom? Why is he so special to you? I said, because I see a family member of me. I see someone I used to know. And I told him one day, I said, you remind me of my cousin who got killed. I said, the way you talk, the way you move, how you, just your mannerisms. And I said, if I didn't know better, I would think you was his child. Because he would be always going to be your daddy if he's still here. But he wasn't. He got just like him. Just like him. He was so special to me because he was fearless. And I'm not talking about in the streets. I'm talking about in school. He was fearless. He was so sweet. And believe it or not, you know how some people hang with some people that he hung with. In his head, like he said, they're my brothers. I'm going to do whatever I got to do for my brothers. Everything's his brothers. So when he left me, I was depressed. And normally, you know, you don't supposed to question God. But I said, Jesus, why him? Why that baby? He was trying. I know he didn't always do everything he was supposed to do politically correct. But he was trying. And that was a rough time, y'all. That was a rough time. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I remember when I came to see the last one I saw him on his birthday. I came up there. And he was like, oh, you came to see me for my birthday? And I was like, yeah, boy. Happy birthday or whatever. He said, well, where my food at? I said, child, I'm tired. I'm so tired. Just got done doing my homework. I said, I'm not enough. And he was like, nah, you are. You enough. You enough. And I said, thank you. Dang, are you happy to see me? Mind you, I didn't see him prior for like a couple of months because he was in school out of the city. And I'm glad he went to that school to get out and kind of see the world, if that makes sense. And he did just that. He did just that. Oh, and that made me happy that he was able to, get away and do some stuff for his life. For even if it was just for a second, he did some stuff for his life. So I was happy about that. But I remember cooking. I remember I was cooking something, and I just started crying. And I swear, in the back of my mind, I heard, "Man, you was a sucker." And that's what he would always tell me, especially when I try to talk to him about certain stuff. Like, you was a sucker. Let me move y'all closer. Hopefully this phone don't move. Oh, sorry. Let me move y'all closer so I can see y'all comments. I don't gotta keep doing this. But yeah, it meant so much to me because at the end of the day, Dion, he used to really just keep me going. This boy would run around in school and nobody could find him but me. Like he would hide. I'm like, boy, if you don't go to class, just do stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then I have another student. Of course, he's very much alive. He's in college now. Thank you, Jesus. That one is Cree. I didn't adopted that boy. That boy he messed with my anxiety and blood pressure too. But when Cree walked that stage, and when I say walk that stage, no, he didn't walk it literally because of Corona. But he walked that stage, meaning he graduated high school. Let me tell you, it's like I won the lottery. That made my day. So when I look at things, if I could touch one or two people, I did a lot. You know what I mean? But trust me, there's so many other kids I can speak about that I know that was a part of their journey, into growing, into doing different stuff with their life and not just, negative things. Because of course, people always will remember negative before positive. And that's where we gotta change up our thinking process. We gotta start thinking about showing people the positivity about themselves. Because sometimes people don't see stuff in them that you might see. And you might change your life. And that's my purpose. Changing someone's life for the better. I try to do my best. That's all I can do is my best. But at the end of the day, I know who I am. I love myself. I love people. And it is what it is. I'm gonna always be a helping vehicle. That's what I do. That's what, and I'm never gonna stop doing that because that's my ministry. That's what God set for me to do is to help motivate and others and help them to do stuff and to basically spread this joy. If I can help them, they can help someone else. And it's almost like the domino effect. That's my purpose. And I know my purpose. I do. I do. I do. I do. But anyway, y'all, thank you for staying with me this entire time. I love y'all so much. This was Auntie's first chat and chew. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram and TikTok, but definitely Instagram too, because you can DM me and give me some topics. I definitely probably going to try to do a mukbang again, especially with food that I cook. I think that would be great. Like things I cook, I can come on camera and talk to you guys about. Thank you guys for being such a great listeners. It makes me feel good too. Just so I can sometimes vent, and I'm going to use this as my venting platform. But I hope again that I didn't offend anybody, and if I did offend you, I'm sorry, but good because that means you need to learn something. That's good. That's good. I should offend you, but I know everything that I said today was from my heart. That's all I ever try to do is speak from my heart, and it is what it is. But thank y'all so very much for joining me. Each day, I guess y'all will learn a little bit more and more about Auntie. And for the most part, even on my other social media outlets, I never leave y'all without saying this or something like this. You are smart, you are definitely special, and you are important, and you want to do a lot of good things in your life. All you have to do is to make sure you be humble, you sacrifice, and you give God the praise. If you do that, baby, you straight for the rest of your life. Believe that. Nothing good comes like overnight. Do not be the microwave person, meaning you want it quick, fast, and hurry. Nothing comes out the microwave that tastes better than comes out the oven. That's facts. Don't let that go over your head. Make sure you pray and make sure you be a help to somebody this week. Okay, you do something to be a help to somebody. And again, I'm not saying that you guys do. Everything is not for the internet. Stop putting your life things on the internet. People use that to hurt you. Stop putting your life stories on the internet. Again, people use that to hurt you. If you need to vent, like I said, go to God. God will never leave you, and He will always give you direction. I'm telling you, a head in the back of your head, but you got to be quiet. You got to let God speak to you. All right. Well, I love each and every one of you. Have a blessed night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.